Alright guys, jumping right back into League for Dark Matter and Returns here. We got the Guado Glories going against the Albed Sykes. We are taking on the Ronso Fangs, and the Kilka Beasts are going against the Luca Goers. So as you guys can see from the title, we are not using techniques this time. We are setting ourselves on a much more difficult course. We are we're going techniqueless and seeing if we can win. And so far we've won every game, so I guess I would almost argue it's not even that difficult. But you know, we're trying to impose as much challenge as we can, as well as we're trying to get Noy Guado some more experience. Noy Guado's he's often left behind, you know. He's often just kind of hanging out there and not getting quite enough experience. So I'm hoping that with the lack of techniques, then eventually, like, you know, we'll get scored on more. Maybe he'll get more experience. We'll see how it all shakes out. But yeah, starting out, Rin does have the ball after we score that early goal. He's gonna push right side here, which is a good idea. Like, at this point, like, the main thing I'm looking for to lose the game, or not to lose the game, but to think that I might have a threat against me, is if they go left or right side and then pass after that interaction. Because they often dribble, what occurs 90% of the time is we just have Noy Guado kind of roll up and steal the ball, and then they're kind of just sitting there like, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, the decision making is definitely a little bit odd on the part of the midfielders, but I think they're also probably not expecting me to have a super player in Noy Guado. Yeah, we got Rin with the ball. He is going to push midfield here, so we should be able to stop him, just because he's going through the midfield, like I said. And Noy Guado's just, you know, just chilling there. Just chilling. So I am going to shoot here. And we're just trying to give Zazzy Guado some experience too. Just because Zazzy, he's pretty equal. He's pretty equal to Gear Up, but he's like a little bit behind. You know, like, he's like, they're the same level pretty much, but he's maybe like 20, maybe not, probably actually more than that, but he's just like maybe like 50 or 60 experience behind, you know? Yeah, Noy Guado able to stop it immediately. This is turned out to be a bloodbath, you know? The last time we faced the Guado Glories, I'm trying to think if it was difficult or not. I feel like it wasn't, and this is a repeat of a very solved experience for us in terms of winning the game. All right, so Rin with the ball. He's pushing midfield again. This is bleak. This is very bleak. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we're gonna push up right. I mean, you guys have seen this before. The only real negative here, like I mentioned before, we're not actually getting Noy Guado experience, so we're kind of sad about that. I don't know. I don't want to have to bring him out in the field, but I might have to. I'm really torn, you know, because he's such a low level, and I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, he's level 45, so he's like halfway there. That's not true. The way I gauge how close someone is to level 99 is just purely on the experience. So he's got about, I want to say 16 to 1700 experience, and he needs around 8,000. So he's not even a fourth of the way to level 99, and that's why it's so critical we get him some experience, you know? We gotta give him something to get ahead, right? Alright, we're just gonna shoot right at Nizru. We got 15 seconds. We can't have grip gloves and super goalie go off. We also can't have Nizru block the ball, but he does, and then we're gonna go 5-0. So that's actually, that would have been that's interesting because a boost would have most likely scored there. But we get a little bit of experience for them, a little bit of experience for us. A guaranteed level up to level 46 for Noy Guado next half. He's got 1,640 experience, and I think 8,000 is a fair representation of what level 99 is. Which is odd, because then you also have like 2,000 experience that doesn't really matter. But yeah, Rin in the midfield, gonna go for the tackle. Definitely not gonna make it, unfortunately. We're gonna set up for Noy Guado to score, though. We're gonna take bigger risks, I think, because we're already 5-0, so we might as well give them a chance, you know. It's a little bit of playing with the opposing team, but yeah, that's not too bad, right? Oh, can Jasu do it? Looks like he can. Not. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, Nizru with grip gloves and super goalie still not able to stop it. We're going to go up 6-0. So Rin gonna go right side here. See, this is a good idea. This is kind of the change you want to see, because if they keep on going midfield, they're just not gonna get much out of it. You know, midfield is just such a treacherous path to go. I didn't even notice I got the ball. This is how little I respect this team. Alright, well, we're gonna shoot just we'll do the interaction. We want to get a little bit closer. We don't want to we don't want to blindly shoot because that's a risk. Looks like Jasu will get the ball though. 6-0 still, of course. And then the encounter with, he's really got to hope Nob doesn't touch it. Oh, but Nob does. Nob blocks the pass outright. We're going to pass to Guado. I think if we pass to Zazie, that's not necessarily even a challenge so much as it is just giving the ball away. Because I'm pretty sure Zazie would lose it there. He would encounter two people and it would just be rough, you know. That's just a really tough time to come from. We're going up 7-0. No techniques, and it's an absolute bloodbath. Alright, well, Rin is going right side. He is going to go for the pass. We're going to see if they have success. They kind of have a flatline formation, so I feel like that's going to inherently cause them to lose just because they have such a large distance to travel. The rule of thumb when facing my team, I think, is you don't want to have to travel a large distances. And that's purely because our speed is so great, we're just going to catch up. And not only catch up, but you're going to get in these like multi-person encounters, and that's going to set you up for losing the game kind of thing. You're gonna have to encounter like 2 or 3 people, and then it's just gonna be impossible to get ahead. We are gonna set up for a shot here, and ideally a goal. We'll see. We're gonna go up 8-0. I mean, it's pretty safe to say we've won, I think. Very loud outside. Rin gotta go midfield. Come on, man. You gotta. How many tackles are you gonna take? How many passes are you gonna miss? Come on, man. You can't do this. And Noy Guado stops it. Man, this is. I mean, we are definitely top scorer. That's the real benefit here. We're top scorer for sure. That's the only thing I can. The only inkling of positivity I can stretch out of these really silly moves from the opposing team. We cannot have the super goalie go off. Dang, we had super goalie go off. That's fine. So we finish up the game 8-0. Got a little bit of experience for their team, a little bit for ours, and a level up for Noy Guado. Definitely respectable. He's got more catch and HP, level 46. It's not too bad. So Eager's contract with the Guado Glories has expired. Eager is going to be re-signing for about 21 games. Bixton's contract with the Toronto Fans expired. They're going to keep him for 5 games. They probably want to get rid of him. But we have the Albed Sykes taking out the Guado Glories. We, of course, just decimate the Ronso Fangs. And the Luka Goers and Kilka Beasts end up tying 3-3. Somehow Duram scored a goal. I don't question it. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.